Stream is on. Now we just gotta wait for the others to show up so I can begin properly.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, you're so soft. You are so soft. Love you. Love you. Love you. You are so fat. Yes, hold on a second.
And now a blue is here.
Greetings.
Now we just gotta wait for Zesk and his tacos.
It is not Taco Tuesday, it is Taco Saturday.
Saturn Day.
Sorry for the brief interruption. Hello.
It's fine. A brief interruption is always fun, and especially if it involves memes. Also, I see Astrid has joined us in the chat. Hi, Astrid. By which I mean the Twitch chat.
Ah, okay. I was looking in the call list, and I thought, is that somebody in the party?
Nah, lol. Friend of mine.
Okay.
The name makes me think of Astrid.
I've got 2 viewers. Hello, viewers.
Hello.
Hello.
We are waiting for our final member to show up.
He is getting a pizza.
Yes.
Or so he claims.
He was getting pizza, but he had to go to Taco Bell because Little Caesars was apparently closed.
Ah.
Pizza, pasta.
Blue, no. Guys, no. I know the song you're singing, and all I can say is no. Rolls up a newspaper and smacks both of you.
Ow.
Ow. Can the chat hear us okay?
What? Oh, I'm sure they can. They should be able to. Say something, both
No,
of you.
chat.
Cheese.
Yeah, they should be able to hear you, yes.
Okay, if you can hear us, spam cheese.
You heard them, chat. If you can hear my friend, spam cheese. Also, hi, Uko.
Spam cheese? I thought he said banshees for some reason.
Well, now that I'm thinking of spam cheese, now I'm thinking of like spray cheese, and spam.
I've got popcorn, by the way.
You know, I have never tried spam.
It's
I
just
tried
thicker
it-
bologna.
Bologna.
I tried it once, but I don't remember how it tasted. It was like years ago. I
I
don't
don't
think
like
I
it.
particularly I don't think I particularly disliked it, but it wasn't a favorite of mine either.
Mm.
Oh,
My dad
my
loves
dad.
spam. I don't get it, personally.
Maybe he's part Viking.
A place that is really big on eating spam is actually Hawaii.
Hmm.
Oh right, yeah.
Like, they actually have spam burgers at McDonald's.
I was referencing the Monty Python bit with the diner and the Vikings.
Spam, 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 spam.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, but my favorite Monty Python skit will always be Holy Grail.
That's
Of
not a
course.
skit, that's a whole ass movie.
True, but still Monty Python, so I... Me no speak English, try again tomorrow.
Did they spam cheese?
They have not, in fact, spammed cheese, but then again... And there's only like 2 of them in here, and they both tend to lurk.
And...
Well, I mean, I happen to be in there and I can hear it, so.
Hmm.
As for me,
Liv.
I am currently going to mute myself real quick so I can actually go through the KFC drive-thru.
Aspirin posted a cheese.
Yay.
Yep.
Stinky cheese, to be exact.
Why stinky cheese?
Because he had an emoji for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of not speaking English, I have decided I shall no longer speak human, and I shall only speak in the language of birds.
But you're speaking human now.
Okay, new Jew. New Jew, who says he needs his adult diaper changed.
What?
Gross.
That's what you get for her copying New Jew.
Why was that the first thing that came to your mind?
I don't know. Then again, I guess it probably doesn't help that my grandma had to use was in the later years of her life living in a nursing home.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It happens. Also, hi Rex.
Oh, Rex is watching?
Mm-hmm.
Weren't they part of, like, the original Saturday group?
Yep.
I completely forgot about that. It's been forever since then, though.
Yeah.
Who do you think
He
will-
was part of the original Saturday group, but he eventually... But he had to leave pretty quickly because of a changing schedule. He was also part of the original Sunday group. He was there for that whole campaign.
Who of this party do you think is most likely to piss on the moon?
Zesk.
Zest.
I'm pissing on the moon, you peasants!
He's a skeleton.
And...
Fair enough.
I mean, I already have like a joke lined up for later when he's being mean.
Cool. Is somebody feeling lonely?
Just so the viewers know,
Welcome.
once the session begins properly, I'm probably not going to be replying all that much to chat. Mostly just to not bog down the pace of the RP. I hope you guys don't mind that too much. Oh hey, I can use other emojis in my own chat. That's nice.
Chatter. Al, what's your favorite type of cheese?
Mozzarella.
Hmm. Mozzarella.
With apologies to the chat for making you guys wait.
I don't think you should apologize to the chat. I think it's Zesk who is late.
I know. It's just that I refuse to start this without everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Nope.
Nope, there's Carlia. Welcome back.
For some reason, it decided to cut me out.
Oh.
Like, I literally couldn't hear you guys talking.
Oh.
Well, that sucks. Yay! He's here!
Back, I have food. My cat is screaming at me. Life is...
Cat.
The Bone Lord is back.
Why, thank you.
Alright, so we have our players. We have Anna, Wolf, Birdman, and Skeletor, and whatever Blue is playing.
A cat.
Yes, you're playing a Meowser.
No, I'm playing a Calico.
I love calicos. They're adorable.
Not quite what I said, but alright.
Alright, well. Now that everyone's here, I can start this whole shebang properly. Let me just find my notes real quick.
And you're gonna have to excuse me for just one moment more, because one of the dogs is barking his head off, and I live with people, so...
Ah.
Alright, well, I understand dealing with dogs. Mostly cats screaming at me to be fed, but their dinner time isn't for another hour and 14 minutes.
Oh, you know what? This gave me a bit more time to actually set things up, because Because I did not have the regional map pulled up just yet.
No worries.
You had all of this time.
Cal, you had one job.
I wouldn't say that. As DM, you have a lot of jobs, which is why I am scared to DM.
It's really not as hard as people make it out to be.
Back, sorry about that.
I feel like I would overthink things.
It's fine. Welcome back, by the way, Carmana.
Sorry about that. It might happen a couple more times tonight, just because that dog does not know when to shut up sometimes.
Mm.
Neither
Alright.
did my cat, so...
Well, at any rate, now I can finally get this show on the road.
I'm assuming that gave you enough time to sort through your notes a little bit.
Yes.
Dear,
Gathered friends, listen again to our legend of the Wait a second. Wrong notes.
Wrong franchise.
Well, we're off to a great start. Hello, everyone. I'm your Lord and Lady Alzoru, and these are the four idiots who I managed to dupe into doing this with me.
Hey,
Leaving dupe.
we've been had.
But jokes aside, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Nafinian Nexus Reborn, a remake of an RPG I was trying to make back in the 2010s that, in all honesty, was not very good, and I'm hoping the new version will actually be decent. Now then, if you would all please introduce your characters for the audience. Well, let's do this in alphabetical order and start with Blue.
Alright, well, I'm going to be playing a Felinid. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is your system, so...
It's actually pronounced Felian.
Felian. Alright. Give me a moment to pull this back up.
Alright, what was your character's name, by the way?
Well, that's what I have to do, because it's been a hot minute since I've looked at them.
Okay, that's fair.
Just realized that in the Discord chat, our names are all in alphabetical order.
Yay.
Yes. I gave them the name Cthulhu because I was bored, and that's what I came up with.
So yeah, we have Cthulhu the Felian. What is her archetype and sub-archetype for the people listening at home?
It was a melee battle master.
So we have essentially a fighter. Her who happens to be a big cat.
Yes.
Up next is Carlia Miller. Take it away. Hey, kitty.
Sorry, you caught me while I was licking ice cream.
Very cat thing to do.
Could have been something else, but...
So,
To be fair, I eat my popcorn by eating it like a chameleon.
anyway, my name, Carlisle Miller. Race, Sun Elf. Sub-archetype and archetypes are Stealth and Assassin.
Yep, we've got a Sun Elf Assassin in this group. That's something you don't see every day. Hey, ladies and germs. Or maybe you do. I don't know your life.
That I've actually been to a gun range and I've actually shot some guns in Hawaii when I went back in 2011. I gotta say, I could actually make a really good assassin.
That's a bit terrifying. And not particularly relevant, but thanks for sharing. Buys, you're next.
Never
I
said
was
I was
thinking of my
actually going to take
name.
it up as a profession.
I know. Just saying. Now, as I was saying, Buys, you're next.
My character's name is Starry Night. I am a Empitera, which is basically a dragonborn but feathery, and inspired off of Quetzalcoatl. Uh, and
I can show
my
people a picture.
and my character is a basically a evoker wizard. But I decided to flavor this as instead of just like being like a blasty boy, my character uses magical uh like magical spells as a form of art.
Because that's just fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that description kind of reminds me of Sai from Naruto's Shippuden.
You know,
With
speaking of Naruto, while coming up with this character, one of the thoughts that came to mind was Datara from the Akatsuki, whose key line is "Art is an explosion."
it is, especially if you have paints with those little metal balls inside for mixing, and they block the hole that the paint is supposed to come out of, and then the lid comes off and everything explodes everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Wait. I've had that happen.
that sucks. I'm sorry.
That does
Blame-
suck.
Blame Turbo Dork, it's the paint for minifigures.
As you do. Anyway, for those of you watching at home, I actually do have some pixel art I made of the Amphitheria species. He's years ago. Up on screen right now, so that's nice. And last but not least, we also have Carmana. Please do tell the folks at home about the hot mess that you've made.
Greetings. My name is Zesk Darklight, and each and every one of you are a peasant.
There it is.
And that is all you need to know. Oh, all seriousness aside, all jokes aside, I am playing Zesk Darklight, an undead skeletal lindworm. I am a magical archetype necromancer. And he's a bit of an arrogant prick, but he's not heartless. Well, not in the figurative sense.
Really, he does not have a heart because he's a skeleton.
Figuratively, though, he's fine. He's a bit of a prick, but he's not the worst person. He could be far worse, trust me.
Don't let him hear you say that, though.
Oh no, he might just own up to it. You never know. Depends on what mood you find him in. But yes, perhaps how he died and where he's from shall reveal itself in time. Should the right questions be asked and should the right circumstances present themselves.
One thing I'll say,
Meaning, Al, as much as I love to talk, as much as I know you like to talk about, oh shit, no spoilers.
well, there is one thing I can say right now that is not a spoiler. That being that he is technically a native of the place you guys are starting at. Speaking of which...
They don't know that in character.
Fair enough, but... yeah, I figured the audience should know.
They'd learn with us.
In any case...
Have fun, folks.
Now to get this thing properly started. Let me first introduce you all to who... oh wait, I should bring up the world map real quick. I mean, it's not all that necessary, but... there we go. I'd like to welcome you all, one and all, to the world of Nafine. More specifically to this big continent. And in the west, and thank God I didn't mess up my east and west this time.
West.
Shut up, Blue. Anyhow, this big continent here is Wivitana, and that is where we're starting out. More specifically, we are starting in this nation right here, Anilka, the land of wealth. And even more specifically, in the port city of Naddlehen, where 3 out of 4 of our protagonists are slowly sailing in on a boat. This is an introduction that should be very familiar to Blue.
I wonder why. Is it because ocean? Is blue.
Yes.
Fortunately, this time, there are no Krakens to attack the ship.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
You guys pull into the port without incident. You aren't allowed to disembark just yet, though. Hooking the thing up to the port takes time. Instead, the captain and crew are mostly just getting you guys ready to disembark properly. Getting the gangplank ready.
Can we get back to
And now, it is time for me to slowly get Minecraft up and running because I actually do have something to show both you guys and also more importantly the audience in it. The audience should be able to see it already, but I need to screen share with you guys real quick and hope that my computer doesn't explode.
Kablooey?
Quiet you.
Alright.
Actually, I should post this in session. Hang on. For those of you who don't want to get in on the screen share, hang on. This is being a bit slow. This is roughly what you see when you look out from the boat.
I'm going to switch over to my tablet real quick because for some reason my Twitch won't pull up on my phone.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you need to get on Twitch?
Because I like watching the stream without actually having to join the stream on here because otherwise I can't do the dice rolls.
You just have to type them out.
I know, but I like being able to watch the stream and type at the same time, and I can't do that on my phone.
Ah. You just realize you're going to hear her echoing like mad if you watch the Twitch stream, right?
Yeah.
I tried that out, and it was causing insanity.
Hmm.
True. True. Yeah. You'll probably save it so I can watch it later.
This is true. Gotta love how it's raining in Minecraft. You know what?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
can't
I
it
was
be raining in
just about
RP
to
too?
ask.
Why the hell not?
Funnily
Okay.
enough, here in Oregon, it's also raining, so
Lol.
that's pleasant.
So yeah, weather update. It's raining.
I will use my wings as a umbrella, particularly for my art supplies.
This is fair. Also, I'm gonna say right now, rain is absolutely nothing new to you in particular. You came from a rainforest, for God's sake.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Honestly, you'd be more worried if it didn't rain a lot.
I'm just going to like fluff up my feathers and just like look content as we're pulling in to the dock.
After an inordinately long bout of people talking about ship protocol in an almost Moby Dick level of this stuff, honestly, you guys finally get to disembark and take your first steps onto the streets. In all honesty, it's quite quaint. The architecture is a bit rustic. The rain, it makes everything a lot wetter and a bit gloomier. And the street is in a state of mild disrepair.
I guess I am going to find a building to get cozy up in and dry off.
Reminds me,
I'm going to do this.
Reminds me, I never did build a tavern in the Minecraft version of the city. Ah well.
Is there a tavern in this city?
There certainly should be. But, yes, there is.
Alright, then I'll start making my way there.
It takes you a little while to find it, mostly because you have to cross a bridge over the local river to do so. But you do manage to actually find it. It's not too far away from the extremely gothically styled town hall.
That is inspiring looking. Star is going to find a place near a window to start like taking a couple of sketches.
Alright. What about the rest of you? Blue Carlia, what are you two doing?
I imagine Cat's just going to be getting out of the rain.
Same with Carlia.
Well, I suppose the tavern is definitely the best place to get out of the rain. Most of the other buildings are people's houses.
It's also a good place for a drink.
This is true.
And probably bar food, too. Bar food is really good.
I mean, that really depends on where you go, but it certainly can be.
Cheese sticks and buffalo wings, just saying.
I think I got a popcorn husk stuck in my teeth. I hate it when that happens.
Oh god, when it gets stuck between the tooth and the gum, oh my...
That's the worst.
Yeah, because I've had to end up plucking those out with tweezers before.
I managed to get this one with my fingernail. What little fingernail I actually have, anyway.
There are reasons I leave my fingernails ever so slightly long, and that's one of them.
Unfortunately, I can't stand leaving mine long.
Nervous, so...
We are getting off topic. On stream.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, let's
I have a
going.
feeling now and then.
While I'm sitting at the bar, or inside of the tavern, by the window, I'm going to try to set up a couple of paintings that I made prior in order to see if I can get a little bit of money.
As it turns out, the tavern is quite full. There's a lot of people in here looking for a drink to the point where there really aren't a lot of free tables. Also, the tavern keeper appears to be a little wyvern person. Because yes, wyvern people are a thing in this world. They are small, they are silly, and I love them. And I need to get a picture of them because I do have art for these little goobers. Pardon me, that hiccup came out of nowhere. Each one of these guys is like 3 feet tall, so they are very short. So yeah, this is a general idea of what these guys look like, and I adore them. But anyways, there's a wyvern person running running this place, and looking very adorable as they are very clearly standing on a stool to look up to sort of, look over the bar properly.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, welcome to my tavern.
Hello. I don't have much on me at the moment. Do you mind if I just sit in here to dry off for a little while?
Oh yeah. Good place to keep out of the rain, yeah.
It is a little crowded in here.
Well, of course it is. People need to get out of the rain, and no one wants to go into other people's houses, so all traveler is looking to get out of the rain, they come here.
Yes, that makes sense. As that was the same logic that I applied to experiencing the rain. Thank you.
And also Joe. Joe is always here. Joe always here getting drunk.
Ah, I see. In the meantime, could I get some water and nuts?
What kind of nuts?
Do you have like those mixed nuts that like they keep at bars?
Can mix up a few different kinds of nuts right now.
Yeah, sure, okay.
3 silver will do for a bag of mixed nuts?
I am a little starved on money, but I can pay you back. You see, I am an artist. I have brought some paintings with me, and I intend to sell a few.
May I see your work?
He will dig into his bag and like pull out a couple of canvases, mostly of like a few like still lifes of like fruit growing from like still like attached to the trees that they came from, and other like tropical animals.
This one reminds me of home. I'll take this one.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I uh I haven't quite figured out my prices.
He gives you the 3 gold pieces.
I will accept that. Thank you.
And thank you for art. We can hang this in the kitchen to help keep the bull is on task. He shouts something in Wyvalic to the people on the back. He then goes up to Acarlia. Oh, hello, elf person. Welcome to tavern. Are you here to get drunk, or are you here for food? Or just to get out of rain?
I'm here for both food and to get out of the rain because, let's face it, rain sucks.
It's not all that bad.
I never mind rain. Rain good for scales. Also, hope brings in the customers who don't like rain.
True, but 'tis bad if you don't want a bad hair day.
Not a problem if you don't have hair.
Well, you're lucky.
Now, what can I get you for your order, miss?
What do you have that's delicious but on the cheap side? And doesn't look like weird gray pudding.
Well, I could make you up a dish from back home.
Oh? And what would that be?
Excuse me while I bring up the NAF Quizzy in text block. Because I do, in fact, have stuff for this. Well, that depends. Are you looking for an appetizer or an actual main course? Or do you just want some nice bread?
Good question.
Is the bread warm?
Don't insult me. Of course the bread is warm.
How much could I get from one of the gold you just gave me?
More than you could eat by yourself.
I'll look to the elf sitting next to me. Would you like to share some bread?
If you're offering to buy,
Yes.
then yes. Thank you.
I'll hand over a piece of gold and wait for some bread.
Alright, we've got... Veruda, Aninkupo, Sadivara, Ho, and Usatat. All recipes from back home. 100% real Wyvalic bread recipes.
Oh, that's a lot of names I'm not used to.
You come from the same place we do. You should be. You're pretty well aware of how we do our bread.
Somewhat. I just wasn't quite the person that paid attention to different names of breads.
And I'm curious, what is in each of the breads?
So Veruda is a type of whole wheat bread prepared with a blend of 6 spices. Though around here we can only find like 4, but we do our best. The Onion Kupo is whole wheat bread with a pinch of salt and local herbs. Sadivaro is mixed wheat and oat buns with garlic and spices. And Usatat is a mixed oat and wheat flatbread with a coating of melted butter, a dusting of sugar, and at least 1 spice.
I am leaning towards the garlic bread.
Garlic bread is delicious.
Garlic bread till I'm dead.
Let's go with the garlic bread.
Yes.
Sadivaro it is. We'll be right out with your bread, and in the meantime, can I take your order? Hey, Mr. or Miss Cat Person?
Cthulhu's just gonna shake his head and just no. And then he's gonna go back to muttering and trying to draw himself off. Cursed rain.
So you're just here to get out of the rain then? Don't you want
Mostly, yes.
No food, no drink? Oh well.
No.
You'll still get some complimentary. He toasted corn triangle thingies. I forget what
corn
the cook
chips?
call. Well, yes, I think that's what they're called. That's what the cook calls them.
That's an interesting use of corn.
Alright, guys, I'm going to be I just finished my popcorn and also my drink.
Okay.
I need to go put away my popcorn bowl real quick. Those of you watching, I hope you're enjoying so far.
And in the meantime, Carlia will be looking at the paintings that are left over.
Yes, there are still several paintings. Do any of them inspire you?
I do like this one of the really deep forest.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was pretty dark, so I had to find just the right place to get a good look so that I could capture some of the various colors that are hidden down there.
Well, I think you did a fabulous job. I mean, the little bits of flowers and fungi that are around, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Back with a bit of Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was interrupting something.
It's okay. We were just having a little in-character moment.
Oh.
Well, I've returned with a piece of peppermint bark.
Yum.
Well, peppermint bark is delicious, so I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not easy to find around here, though.
My favorite is Ghirardelli milk chocolate peppermint.
Mm.
This We got this from a local joint called the Pecan House. Or rather, I did. It's like dark chocolate covered with white chocolate and then sprinkled with a bunch of little pieces of peppermint.
Okay, I'm not usually one for dark chocolate, but that sounds really freaking good.
I really like dark chocolate.
I prefer dark chocolate to milk chocolate personally.
My
Yeah.
favorite
And
are
white
milk
chocolate
or...
is just a fave.
God damn it.
What chocolate was the fave?
White chocolate.
I'm not too much a fan of white chocolate. It's not even really chocolate.
I know it's not, but that doesn't mean it isn't good.
Okay.
Like-
Still
I mean, if
not
you've
chocolate,
ever
though.
been to C's Candies before, the apple pie white chocolate truffle is delicious. Same with the strawberry. Anyway, back to the game.
Right, yes. Enough food talk.
Meanwhile, outside, a certain skeleton boy, he has finally managed to evade and elude a bunch of priests that were chasing after him. As you do. Zesk, now that you've eluded hit some clerics for the time being, what will you do?
I can't believe those damn peasants. Who do they think they are? Still, might as well lay low for the time being. Does the inn have a stable area by chance?
I imagine the tavern has some kind of stables area. I mean, it would make sense for it to.
Let's see. Stables or go inside and risk a bar fight?
Well, I mean, who doesn't love a good bar
He's
fight?
Anyways. He's going to take a coin out of his coin pal. Let's see. Here. Sleep with the animal, or hunker down with the peasantry. Doesn't even bother flipping the coin before putting it back. Peasantry it is. And he is going to burst the door open. Like, just boom.
Everyone immediately stares.
Hello, peasants. Don't mind me. Just getting out of the rain. As if he's not a skeleton. As he actually closes the door behind him with his tail. And he just slithers over to a corner. And just taking a cloth and drying off his bones and his staff.
I don't know if you heard me scream, but someone in the background screamed at that.
Oh, shush.
Meanwhile,
You act like you've never seen a... You act like you've never seen a Lind...
Yes, you were saying.
You look like you act like you've never seen a lindworm before. Oh, peasants, I swear.
The bar.
As he just continues drying off his staff.
The tavern keeper, surprisingly, goes up to you. Are you just here to get out of the rain, or can he bring you a drink, some food? You don't look like you need any of those things, but I mean, if you've got the money, yeah, I'm not one to turn down business.
No need for that. Mainly getting out of the rain and away from the clergy at the moment.
Understandable, yeah. He just kind of goes back to behind his wow, this is something you don't see every day.
Just continues humming to himself as he dries off the staff made of assorted bones.
Star eyes are going to light up, seeing something new and interesting to him, and be like, that is inspiring. And then start taking out his sketchbook and start like trying to draw a quick sketch of the skeleton.
It's gonna glance over, noticing, like his head doesn't turn, but his view is of him glancing as if he still had eyeballs. And upon noticing you, who's sketching him, his jaw kind of parts ever so slightly. He as if smiling, and he actually straightens up and poses for you with his staff. I see we have a peasant of the art that's here today.
Yes,
Well, be my guest.
all
Be sure
right,
to get
thank
my
you.
good side.
I have never seen anything quite like you before. Where do you come from?
I forget the name of the play. You specifically, Al, isn't it an Ioka?
That's the name of this country, yeah.
I'm an Ioka native myself. You come
Ah.
from Wyveri, yes?
Yes, I come from the jungles. You may call me Star. My name is Starry Night.
Ah, yes. Why, a very peasant naming tradition. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Not really,
Well,
but I'm not going to
it-
correct.
Not quite the tradition of the area. It's just the name that I decided to go by. That's easier to pronounce around here.
He will simply give a nod and allow you to continue sketching.
Right.
You're feeding his ego. What have you done?
I just I live for anything that is exciting and beautiful.
No,
Even
this
if
was
it's-
out of character, me saying you fed his ego.
Yes.
In the meantime, Starry Night and our favorite elf girl get her garlic rolls delivered to them.
I am
These
going
smell delicious.
take a break from my sketch to take a piece of bread.
It is, it's very nice and buttery. It's got a bit of a kick to it, like the spices do kind of give a nice little kick to it, and yeah, that is definitely garlic. Oh, so much garlic.
Mmm. You know, this isn't this is very garlicky, but it's not the most garlicky thing I have ever had. There was this one time when I was younger, I got sick, so my mother made garlic soup to feel better. It was very
Oh my god.
I do not
That is-
doubt
that-
that garlic soup very clearly helped you recover from being sick.
Yes, I'm not sure entirely if it actually helped, but because I thought I had to drink it all to help, that was a lot of garlic.
Well,
At
believe
least,
me, I would choose garlic over leeks.
at least I think I might be immune to vampires for a few more years. That actually is something that happened to me.
Wait, that's actually something that happened to you in real life.
Yes. My mother was trying to help. She made the 50 clove garlic soup. Like I think it was like something that she found like as like a sort of remedy. I She didn't know that it was painful to eat, but like
I feel
I still
so sorry for you.
Oh my
It's
God.
okay. I
Like
So
if it
dumb.
was to help clear your is two garlic pieces shoved up each nostril actually helps clear your sinuses.
huh.
Unfortunately, for about a little while after, you only smell garlic.
I see this as a win-win. Everything
Yes.
is
I personally that trick, but I have seen YouTube videos of people doing that. They have said that all they garlic afterwards.
Yeah,
You
that
don't mind
tracks.
garlic, do you?
What was that?
This star was saying to don't mind garlic, Mr. Bone Gentleman.
To assume I can't smell shit.
Yeah,
I would assume that's correct.
yeah, probably a safe assumption to just assume that you can't smell anything.
Well, he doesn't have eyes, but he can.
This is true. But for all intents and purposes, no, he cannot actually smell anything.
He'll wave you off.
He sees through the spirit he collects.
He'll wave off the garlic comment. No, go ahead.
All right, because I've heard that garlic works on vampires, but I wasn't sure how it affects other undead. Well, do you mind me asking, like, how did you come to be this way? Is this a curse?
Still working on that, actually. I've only been out and about for... Al, how long would be reasonable at this stage?
That really... It depends. At least... Several days at least.
I've only been out and about for about a week.
Oh, so mysterious circumstances. Interesting.
Not something I'm entirely opposed to, mind you, but regardless...
Someone else comes in to get out of the rain as well. And this is a very large, very muscular human who looks a lot like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh God! Please tell me he doesn't have the same attitude.
We can't handle that much ego in this room.
Yeah, between Bone Boy and a Gaston character, I'd rather be walking around in the rain.
I don't think any establishment could
God,
handle that.
why did I think of that?
I don't think any establishment could handle that much ego in one place.
Not unless you're the tavern in Beauty and the Beast.
Al.
Yes?
Zesk has an ego boner.
Blue, no. Anyway, as I was saying, not Gaston goes up to the counter. Hurrah! Honda, of your finest ale for everyone. He puts down several pieces of platinum on the table. I would like to announce that they have cleared a local bandit camp.
Congratulations.
Wow. Much appreciated, sir.
Now that I have performed this feat of strength and endurance and stuff, you'll be heading north, probably to term, in order to join up with the Adventurers Guild of Termveld.
Good for you! Good for you, peasant.
Zesk, I need you to roll a history check real quick.
Oh, okay. Just scrambles to grab a d20.
This whole time, Cat's just been rolling his eyes.
What do I add to history in this case?
It's an intelligence, just like in D&D.
16.
All right. With a 16, you realize Termveld, isn't that kind of a Poda hunk town, or at least it was last time you were alive.
Guild in Termveld. As if that little rinky-dink shackle town could hold anything of such import.
Everyone just stares, or at least everyone who's native, stares at you who's saying that, like, how long have you been dead for? The tavern keeper just immediately asking that.
What year is it?
Excuse me a second. I need to grab that now.
Made the DM grab more notes. Ha!
Should have seen that
Yeah.
coming.
Oh, while the DM grabs more notes, I'm going to be getting my entire box of dice sets.
That's
At least the
entirely
ones
fair.
that I can.
Shiny plastic math rocks make the click clacks.
I love that.
I also have 3 sets of dice, so yeah.
Shiny
Now,
plastic rocks make the click clacks. Shiny metal math rocks go tunk.
Tee.
Shiny plastic rocks make satisfying click-click sounds.
Hello, Goblin Brain.
Let's see here.
I see you too have embraced your Goblin Brain. Goblins. Goblins.
Jojo.
Ooh,
Goblins.
Mind Goblin?
Goblins? Do you get the reference?
Goblin Slayer?
Goblins. Yes.
Aha! Found it. It is.
Oh, DM behind the screen, what is your wisdom?
It is currently the year 4,687.
And he's been dead how long?
About at least 500 years, but potentially as many. He has potentially nearly 1,000.
Oh, so this one's for me to decide.
Sorry about that. My dad called real quick, and I didn't actually hear part of that.
It was just getting the info to me.
Wait, hang on. I screwed up.
Huh?
No. So basically, no more than 600 years. I messed up. That's on me.
Let's see.
It's... I guess it has been about 600 years.
Who wants to
100
tell it?
years.
Who wants to tell him the news? I will. Termveld is the new capital of the Empire.
Al.
Hmm?
Just clarification. Empire? Is this a new development since he died?
Not really. I mean, yeah, it was a plutocracy, but it was basically an empire. Not a particularly large one, but an empire.
Huh. I see. So... Okay, I'm just thinking here.
Take your time.
Is this the same setup of the richest merchant? It is the ruler thing.
Yep.
And the old capital was...
No. Not sure. Or actually. Hey, Alda. If I had to choose, I'd probably choose another city on the same river. And I suppose this is good.
Since when was Strumver not the capital? And since when was this place a full-blown empire?
Well, I mean, it was on its way to becoming an empire, or when you were alive, if the history books are to be believed. But as far as really he recognized, probably he became recognized as an empire about 200 years after you died, if you're to be believed. And as for your other question, and Strunver stopped being capital, like, not too long after you died. Then they moved over to Gerdank, and then over to Termville, even further up the river.
Are these locations progressively farther from where his body was buried?
Actually, I imagine. And, depending on where he was buried, and I do kind of have an idea of where I want it to be. Technically, Termville is closer to where he was buried. And, I've lost it. The Strunver.
I have over 50 sets of dice.
Oh, fun.
Damn.
So someone clearly forgot their history of certain things, it seems.
I also have a D100.
D100s are nice.
They are, since they look like golf balls and you can smack people with them while playing said game.
Lol.
I only have one set of dice so far, but I also have a dreidel.
I have a set
A
of
what?
dice and way too many D6s. He said he has a dreidel. It's a Jewish thing.
Oh, I know. I just didn't hear what he said.
Ah.
Ah,
Now, you were saying, in Carmana?
You just gonna process this a little bit?
Ah.
Huh.
Wait, which one of you guys said you had a dreidel?
I did.
Okay. Are you actually Jewish, or...
I am.
Okay, then you're actually gonna really love a picture that I took in Italy. I'll send it to you.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Where was I?
You were, the Gaston guy was saying that he was heading to the Adventurers Guild in the, capital city, and, Zesk chimed in, like, ha, that podunk town. Wait a sec. What year is it now?
Well, yes, but after that whole shebang is over with, just everyone kind of goes back to what they were doing.
Is the blowhard still here?
He's here, but it looks like he's getting ready to leave after, just basically chugging down on a nail.
Why can I imagine this big guy's a lightweight?
Doubtful.
Just chugs it down, is already slightly tipsy at least.
You know what? I'm gonna do a con and save for him just for funsies, basically.
Since he ordered drinks for everybody,
yeah, no,
Star
he's fine.
Star is going to just like take like small sips at a time of his ale.
Yeah. The ale here is decent, by the way. It's got a very trying to think of what the word would be. It's got a bit of a fruity flavor to it. Like, it's not just straight up ale. It's got like some kind of fruit juice in it.
Okay, that works better for me.
I imagine it would, since speaking, a lot of Amphitrite generally like fruit flavors.
Yes.
Honestly, I kind of have the idea that the largest part of an Amphitrite's diet is just mostly fruit. Supplemented with a bit of meat.
Star's favorite fruit is banana.
Banana is nice.
A coconut is a very big nut.
It's technically not a nut at all.
And pineapple's technically a berry.
I know.
I'm fine with the flavor of coconut. I just don't like the texture.
Same, basically. Like, just, the flavor is fine, but, God, that texture. It's like trying to eat a strip of plastic.
I hate...
I feel like it's trying to eat construction paper.
Hate to be that guy, but D&D or
Right,
tabletop,
sorry.
I should say.
I know.
I hate being that guy. I really do, but especially since we're on stream.
I mean, it's good that we have someone keeping us on task. So, yeah, thanks. Trying to figure out a way to get Yuga is fighting something, to be honest. Lol.
We don't gotta be fighting something all the time.
I know, but considering that this game is for playtesting, and the main thing I need to playtest is combat. But yeah, no need to rush things.
Yeah, don't shoehorn it in. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. That being said, I imagine some people are getting a bit drunk and rowdy. Hey, alright, you guys have had enough to drink. Hey, I'll tell you when I've had enough to drink. And I haven't had enough to drink as long as I'm standing. Don't make me get the broom. What are you gonna do with the broom? Small fry? Yep. Alright, you asked for it. Just get the broom and just smacking the drunk. Just whap, 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 whap.
Comedy.
Hey, stop that. That's annoying. Yeah. And you're drunk, Joseph. Go home, Oh. Alright. Fine. I will. He starts heading towards the stairs. And just tries to go up the stairs, but just kind of trips over himself and just slides down them instead. The barkeep just face claws, or face wings more appropriately. Can someone please help Joe to his room? I'm larger.
How big is this guy?
Joe, as it turns out, is a pretty ordinary human, just fairly ordinary size. Is just a fairly average-looking human and male, and helping him back up to his room are two members of the staff, a pair of bouncers who are very large buff Ortolaka. For those of you at home, Ortolaka are essentially Western dragon men, and who are generally very big and very bulky. I will grab a picture for you in just a second.
So are you saying that they're helping an average Joe up the stairs?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking hate it.
Rich peasant Joe.
No, stop.
Sorry.
I think.
Okay, I'll try not to do your thing too often.
I'll be right back. Dog is barking.
Alright. Gives me time to show off the pixel art of the brute dragon and folk. That's fine. If you look at home, it has actually been a while since I have made these pixel arts, and I could probably do better now if I wanted to. I just really don't feel like redoing them. Rather, I just kind of would rather have someone else do it, because when it comes to art, I am really lazy and not all that great.
What kind of art were you talking about?
Pixel art.
Yeah, I can't do pixel art. I can do freehand drawing.
I
but
actually can
not
do
pixels.
pixel art fairly well. I just don't do it that often these days. If you need an example, I can provide one.
Provide it later. We're currently
We
No,
ones that's
after
back. I'll just pop this
Yeah,
into
after
OC real quick.
August.
Since this is the art I was just talking about, have this.
Yeah.
Did it suddenly just go quiet?
Yep. Mostly just because we're
We went silent
waiting.
because we can't. Okay, that could adorable.
There was a detail I forgot to mention about Star, and is that he has so his main scale and feather color is yellow, but he has these streaks of glowing magenta lines going all down his body, and in these streaks, it has different symbols that seem out like repeating patterns, but it is unclear what they spell out, and they keep on changing, and also seem to change pace in which they move down his body, depending on his mood.
Neat.
I'm back.
Excuse me now, my cats are screaming at me for dinner. And it's 2 minutes early.
They do a scrim.
You really want to know what at least one of my cats does?
What?
Just listen. Just listen.
Not here.
Simba, you want dinner? Oh, you also want to say hi to everybody? Just wait until the food at least scooped. Over food?
I hear them.
I heard that just a bit.
Kitty cat.
Yeah, my cat Simba likes being a squeaky toy.
Aww.
Will you move out of the way so I can put the food down? You silly cat. And because he wears the cone of shame due to a very bad flea allergy, which I'm still trying to get under control,
Woof.
he currently finds the food everywhere. Oreo.
I love the term cone of shame. It's so silly.
Baby kitty, you have your own food. Go eat. Your brother needs to be able to eat his own food too. And yeah, the squeaky toy definitely comes out when it's feeding time. He just meowed while eating food to agree with me. Great.
Lol.
I have a cat that understands.
Cats are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat Oreo is the best player.
Welcome back.
Hi, Allie. Are you gonna be a little alley cat and meow?
Hello,
What's
meow
Blue
meows.
up to, I wonder?
Yeah,
Stop
speaking of
playing.
cats,
Hey Blue, are you still there?
speak to me, Lord Cthulhu.
Yes.
You want dinner?
Much like the cat I am in this, I have been sitting and staring.
Le mew.
So, random question, Blue. Is there any particular your character food or being silly?
I was just being silly. I could have told something that came to mind.
Fair enough.
In that case, I shall call him Steven.
No.
Steven?
Cat Steven.
Catastrophe.
I want to see it become a caterpillar.
Bruh.
Mostly by getting stuck in a sleeve.
Well, I hope he doesn't get cataracts.
It's a feline freakout.
Wrap him up in a blanket so he can be a burrito.
If you wrapped me up, that would be just perfect.
Have it be a burrito, then a
Whatever the
her cat is not hydrated either.
Bruh.
You
They
can.
gotta hydrate so they don't dehydrate.
But also because she's Granny Gum Gums, literally no teeth in her mouth.
Aw.
She still has to have her food mixed or sweetened salt water.
Meh. Anyhow, you said you were looking at the menu, Who Blue?
yeah.
Alright. So, is, some wyvern-specific dish. It's like the bread. It's in a main course. But there are bits too. Like, there's a seafood menu because, well, I mean, this is a... They also...
Yeah.
They'll have steak on the menu as well. Has mead, beer, her something called saltwater ale. And trying to menu orange chicken is so good. Most of you
La Jolla jelly.
and there's a little notice under that particular item, and that says must be at least drinking age to order.
Well, I'm fine with the bread I have for right now.
Mm-hmm.
From
What was that?
like my never asked what was most likely an appetizer. That was night.
That for both of you.
It doesn't mean you're only gonna be hungry.
Well, sure, but you can share that with him since he kind of bought it for both of you. I mean, if you wanna, they kind of just assumed you guys were ordering together, or since he did that. So if you want to get their attention, you can just go up to the barkeep and ask him for more stuff.
I love you too, babe, but I'm trying to play a game.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that must be your boyfriend.
Say actually.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, muzzle ball.
He proposed earlier this year. We still haven't told my mom because she would absolutely freak the fuck out.
Ha.
I'd have a target on the back of my head.
Oh my! It's just Yeah, but you kind of need to smoke because of your seizures, so.
One of those situations.
I'll just let that go. Anyhow. Are you going to bother the tavern keep for more food?
Yes, because this elf is one hungry-ass little bitch.
Alright. You go up to him. He kind of looks over at you. Oh, have you finished her bread already?
No, not yet. It's just... I'm a little more hungry than just wanting bread. So...
Well, we can always hook you up with one of our main courses.
Sure. Do you have any steak and potatoes, by any chance?
Steak, yes. Potatoes, not so much.
No. Alright, then.
If you really like your meat, we've got something...
Quit them!
The hell?
Sorry, I thought I muted myself before saying that.
Ah.
My fiance is just being a little weird and doing that.
Ah, I see. Well, as I was saying, if you really like your meat, we've got something that I know our Ortolaka customers really like. They call it steak cake. Ever wanted to have like 4 steaks piled on each other like pancakes? Well, yeah, that's basically what a steak cake is.
Ooh, a steak stack.
Exactly.
I'll take it.
Like a pan steak?
Alright. Steak cake. Oh, rare, medium, or well done?
No pink, please.
Well done, it is, then.
Thank you.
Don't hear a lot of people ordering well done. Would you like to order a dessert ahead of time, or wait until you're done?
What desserts are on the menu?
Oh, we've got all place. I mean, from our home, we've got fruit cakes, we've got hot heart-shaped flatbread topped with berries, we've got oat rolls with honey and berry jelly, and that's just the stuff from back home. Damn phone. Forgot I turned that on.
Do you have anything along the lines of frozen treats?
Let me check. I don't believe we do, but we do have something we can chill for you.
Oh, may I? Sorry, if you don't have, frozen treats, I could, do a little magic.
The closest thing we have to frozen treats is we could give you some La Huia jelly that you could chill and freeze. So, if you order that, I hope you don't mind potentially getting drunk.
What about something watermelon flavored?
Well, we'll see what we can do.
Or maybe apple?
Apple we can do.
Something apple would be delicious.
Alright then. In that case, I think I've got just the thing.
Thank you.
you, sir, just like pointing at Star, do you want anything else?
I am, I'm alright with just the bread for now.
Alright. And you, Mr. Cat, did you ever actually order anything? Cthulhu?
Hmm?
Did
Yeah,
Did you ever actually order anything?
no, because kind of got hijacked.
Ah,
Yeah,
Well-
he's probably just gonna get the seafood since it's gonna be cheaper considering the port.
this is fair. Alright, seafood, eh? Well, we've got slow roasted catfish, we've got hot afnata sliders, we've got, if you're into appetizers, we've got hot murmur, and shrimp cocktail, we've got hot boil, hot mushroom, not mushrooms, mussels on banana leaves.
Banana?
Banana leaves, not like actual bananas.
Sorry, I heard banana and never mind.
I think I'll take some of the catfish.
Catfish for the cat man, so be it.
Speaking of cats and bananas, one of my cats actually eats banana.
Huh.
Don't eat bananas. A catnip toy.
No, I do not. But that would be pretty funny if I did.
He was saying he did, not asking if you did.
Oh. My bad.
It's okay.
What was that?
Nothing you need to worry about, kitty boy.
Just be prepared if I end up catnip somewhere.
Lol.
Oh no.
After a little bit of waiting, our kitty lass it's a big old pile of 4 steaks, which are quite large, by the way. These are like big old T-bone steaks.
Oh, those are the best. Aside from sir.
And Catboy gets a big whole catfish on a platter. It's also got some steamed vegetables and salted nuts to go with it. You know, I don't think we ever got a drink for you, sir. You're going to need one after that meal.
Just kidding.
Some milk.
Milk? Huh. Isn't that? Don't care. That's actually... You know what, whatever. I'm not going to judge.
I suppose everybody has their poison.
Yes, Puss in Boots over there definitely needs his milk.
Yep. So yes, you've all now... You're now all having a pretty good meal out here. Also, the rain is starting to pick up a bit. By which I mean it's starting to slack off.
Well, what is it doing?
The rain is slowing down, I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Before Starry Night realizes it, the majority of the steak stack is already gone.
My, you are a fast eater.
Well, I can't help it if it's delicious.
Sounds like something I would say.
That sounds like something I would say.
It's something I have said in real life.
I mean, same.
I actually got temporarily banished from my home village for eating something I wasn't supposed to.
Oh?
Yes, there was this ceremony, and they had this special offering uh, platter of food, and I accidentally ate the banana that was supposed to be part of the offering.
A banana?
Yes, I I really like bananas. Uh,
Oh, believe me, I love a good banana every now and then.
yes. They are anyway. You know what bananas taste like. The elders realized that yes, it's a stupid mistake, but also I needed to repent for it somehow. So they decided to temporarily banish me from the village for a year. But I was planning on uh, going on a journey anyway. They just sort of expedited the process.
Well, at least you get to go on the adventure you wanted.
Yes, I have been longing to see more of the world and get more inspiration for my artwork. And, well, I've met you and I've met this very interesting bone man who.
Yes, everybody's met the boner, apparently. The bum.
Watch your tone, peasant.
The holy peasants want to get rid of the boner.
So, based on the earlier dialogue, you must be over 600 years old. I wonder what wisdom you hold.
Don't try to assassinate a man who sells magical artifacts.
That is wise indeed.
That's just common sense.
Yeah, tell that to the people who didn't heed that advice.
The rain has now stopped.
It looks like it's clear out, but I don't particularly have somewhere to go. How much does it cost for a night stay here?
Yes, I'm curious about that too.
Well, before we discuss rooms, we should discuss paying for your meals.
Oh, well, of course.
You, young lady, you now have a tab of 8 silver here to deal with.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to break my currency down. So, here's a gold piece. Keep a bit of extra silver as a tip, okay?
We'll take it. He takes the gold. Now then, for her rooms tonight, I'll take a gold a person. And for your stays.
Alright, I'll hand over a gold piece.
And I'll hand over another gold piece while receiving depending on how much the gold pieces are worth in silver.
Did she get her apple dessert?
Oh yeah, forgot about that for a second. You get what's essentially an apple tart for dessert.
You said you wanted this frozen?
Which it is gone within a matter of a couple minutes.
Oh. Never mind then.
Hey, all that's on my face is a happy little smile.
That's good. I just wanted to show off a little.
No. Well, my apologies.
Alright. Is Kitty boy going to get a room too?
Yeah.
Great. Alright. Hey. Zesk, are you going to get a room?
I might as well. Well, at least to rent a space to rest in. I don't much need sleep anymore. But it would be nice to have another door between me and the clergy. Looks at door expectantly.
Instead of clergy, something else comes in on cue. Namely, he's someone who's a bit foppishly dressed.
No, I thought you were gonna say some type of werewolf to chase the bones.
Don't give him ideas.
I think that's a little too...
Don't give him ideas. So a fop comes in?
Yes, specifically, he had Hakor, who's a bit overdressed. More specifically, he looks like a fancier Indiana Jones. Put it that way.
Ah, a peasant trying too hard.
Kinda.
God damn it. Hello! Well, I was expecting to see some people a little bit more looking in a tavern like this. I always tell, well, if you are looking for a tough would-be adventurer, as dive bars are the best places to...
Do you realize how...
bar?
Do you realize how stereotypical that is, you peasant?
Also, dive bar! I'll have you know that this tavern is not a dive! Thank you very much. The tavern keeper is very offended.
Leans it, just
Oh, tavern keeper.
slithers over to Star real quick. Sorry, I have a line for this. Slithers over to Star. Second note of wisdom. Never insult the establishment of a tavern, inn, or barkeep.
Especially if they're small.
Fireworks are guaranteed to go off. And he'll slither back to his spot.
I will keep that in mind, thank you.
Hey. I'm looking for some adventurers to help me here on some archaeological business.
Archaeology?
Archaeology, yes.
Cat's gonna walk over and he's gonna just simply ask, what do you need adventurers for specifically?
Protection! What else?
I thought so.
After all, do I look like the kind of man who can throw fists with road bandits?
Not dressed like that, you don't.
What sort of
Yes,
archaeological
But dressed like that, you do look quite, sorry to say, but pathetic.
Oh! I'll have you know these are the finest threads I could find.
Oh, please. You
Just
look
because
like,
they look.
you look like a peasant.
I'm going to ignore that.
what
Ignore
exactly
the skelebones over there.
Buzz, I think you're trying to say something.
Yes. Star was going to ask, what exactly are you studying?
Well, hey, the ruins out to the east. I am looking for her relics of the Banig, after all.
The what?
Oh, right. You're not from around here. So, the Banig are an extinct race of dragon folk that used to live over on these parts. Well, not these parts specifically, but a bit farther east from here. When you cross over into the region of this country known as the Ruined East, that's where you start to find their ruins. Though, the earliest of their ruins can be found a bit further west than that.
What exactly are these ruins like?
That depends on which ones you're looking at, but they're quite ornate, that's for certain. And if you're lucky enough, you'll even stumble across one of their burials and get to see some of the absolutely immaculate jewelry that they made in their time.
If we find some, would you mind if I do some sketches or paintings of them?
Not at all. Actually,
Al, does this sound familiar? Doesn't he have two of such, like, rings upon his person still?
yes, they're not magic ones, but they are Banig rings.
The skeleton will slither on over. Excuse me, peasant.
He kind of gives you a bit of a look. He's like, yes. He's trying.
Not too phased by a skeleton, I see.
I mean, honestly, he's more upset about being called a peasant, but he does kind of give you a look over. Like, you're a skeleton.
Quite a You mentioned Banig jewelry.
Correct. I'm looking for.
You wouldn't happen to mean these, would you? Holds up the hand that has two rings on it.
Oh, just gets a close look at them. Gets one of those little magnifying glass things that you use for jewelry specifically. You know the ones. Hey,
Plundered the ruins myself over 600 years ago.
that's genuine, all right.
He will put the hand down.
They had some of the finest craftsmanship of their time. Of all time, really.
Oh, they certainly did. But what gives you any... What makes you think you'll find anything there? 600 years... Just under 600 years ago. Where there was hardly anything to find, and I should know.
Well, I was hoping to hit a bunch of sites. Even some of the ones that are, shall we say, a bit more dangerous.
Would this be a been there, done that kind of thing for Zesk?
Potentially, but hey, Who knows what that might have happened in the last 600 years, right?
Stuff might have been uncovered.
Mm-hmm. I know one place I'm certainly not going to do much searching in, but I still want to stop there just to get a good look at the place.
Oh, and which one are you not stopping at?
The Well, as it's known. I'll be stopping there to have a look, to just have a good look at the site, but I'm not going to do an investigation because, well, that one really has been totally plundered, as far as anyone can tell. Plus, a good chunk of it is buried.
I'm assuming Zesk did go to that one.
Not only that was the first place that was the first one he ever plundered.
Did he actually take, like, the last of the treasure from it or something?
Quite possibly.
Ah, yes, the lack of treasure there might be my fault, actually. It's the first place I went, and I took the last of what that I could find there.
It's the first place anyone goes to if they're looking through these ruins. It's no wonder it's been picked clean by this point. The only way you're going to find anything new is if you dig the entire place up and totally excavate it.
600 years and no one's done that.
The people who are rich enough to do it are too busy trying to make themselves richer. It's an expensive prospect unearthing what is very likely an entire city.
Al, question for you. Somewhat related, not quite related, but somewhat related. Where would Zesk have set up shop before? The old capital or one of the other towns?
Probably the old capital. I mean, that would make the most sense, all things considered.
Okay, just making sure. I've got a couple ideas running through my head that could relate to this. So.
Oh my lord! Did I seriously do that? I'm sorry. I just saw something that I named one of the random villages.
So, would you be interested in an individual with experience in most of these places?
Well, I mean, having someone who knows their way around would certainly be a boon. And I've got a decent amounts of gold to hire a team.
Well, I'll just be over there. Yeah, then, let me know when you find some muscle. Well, to go with the brains.
And,
Till then, peasant. And he slithers back to his spot in the corner.
Cat's just gonna shake his head.
I'll be offering 5 gold a day. Hey, for anyone willing to come with me.
I'll take up that offer. If nothing else, I can burrow through the dirt.
Wonderful.
I do believe I'll join too.
Well then, we have 3 people joining us. And what about you, Mr. Artist-looking person? What about you?
Yes, I did say that I wanted to come see the ruins. I feel like they would be absolutely exhilarating to witness.
Well, that's 4 then. That should be enough.
I also wouldn't say that I am quite as much the brains as the skeleton gentleman, but I know a few spells.
Also, Blue, I love her post. Just introverts don't make friends. They get adopted by extroverts. That's really funny.
That is very true. I know from experience of being a introvert.
But yeah, a bit off topic, but it's very funny.
Do we actually have anyone watching the stream, by the way, Al?
I have 2 viewers. Because I'm pretty sure her Logan, Jasmine, and for those of you in the Sunday group, is one of them. Oh, make that 3 viewers, actually.
Oh, heck yeah.
No one
We
is
got 3 whole viewers.
Yeah, no one is actually talking at the moment, but the people are watching.
Hello, viewing peasants. Welcome to the show.
Yep, Logan is definitely here.
Back on topic, yes?
Yeah. Well then. Since it's getting a bit late in the day, he just pops a few gold on the table. There is room for me, please. He's set off in the morning. Okay. The next day.
Thank you for the room, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for the money.
No problem.
If you'd like to have breakfast, here we offer a complimentary breakfast for those who get a room.
I will take that. Yes.
Breakfast does sound quite delicious right now, so yes, breakfast would be a good idea.
All right. In that case, we'll wrap you up what are out of character. Essentially, breakfast burritos. They wouldn't call it a burrito, but it's essentially that. But yeah, there's they just make you with some very, very large burritos stuffed with egg, sausage, and bacon.
Ooh, pita breakfast sandwiches are also really good. Like, it's just scrambled egg, cheese, and sliced up Canadian bacon. It is delicious.
Not something I like, but hey, you do you.
Well, to each their own. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be one of the crybabies that complains about other people not liking the same thing as me.
Yeah, same. For me, I really like.
Just had a thought cross my mind, and it decided to come out loud.
Nah, it's cool. Frick, what was I saying?
Great.
Oh yeah, just all I was gonna say is that I'm not particularly fond of eggs or ham, really. So yeah. So yeah, you guys all get some really nice breakfast burritos. After that, the guy takes you to a very nice little whole covered wagon that is being pulled by what look like some fairly large dinosaur-like creatures. Just large raptor-like dinosaur creatures.
Wow, these are fantastic looking.
Now, for Zisk, you know what these are. These are by Che. They're standing in at about 4 meters tall. They are very popular around Analka for their swiftness, and also they are very gray. Their feathers are very gray.
Ah, some by Che, I see.
Wouldn't have anything else if you who need to get somewhere fast.
Especially here in Anilka.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see some things haven't changed all too much. Is there one for each of us? Or how did you describe it? Al, I'm sorry.
They're hooked
They're
up to the
pulling-
carriage.
Yeah, they're basically
Oh,
pulling you in a wagon, which, yeah, they're not particularly strong. They're not, like, super strong by themselves, but he's got a big enough team of them that they can carry his carriage.
Try picturing a sled being pulled by a bunch of sled dogs.
Yeah, I know. That's what I figured. Is it an actual carriage, or is it just some sort of wagon?
It really is more of a carriage. Albeit a decently large and fancy one, but it is still a carriage.
Again, a carriage or a wagon. A carriage is a fancier wagon.
It's a carriage.
Okay, the way you said it, you made it sound like the carriage was the lesser of the two.
I know it. I know that a carriage is fancier than a wagon. It's just, a particular carriage.
Okay, a peasant with some taste.
I don't think I'm going to like you. just kind of gives his team of raptor, his team of bites, the giddy up. Just, all right, hey, hello, oh guys. And you're off.
Did he ever introduce himself, by the way?
Kind of think of it, no. You guys haven't gotten a name out of him.
As we're going in that case. So, you have yet to actually introduce yourself.
Oh dear. You are absolutely correct.
See now why I referred to you only as peasant? I had no other name to call you by.
Let me see. I'm sure I had someone for this. That's the Bandit King. That's the Nilka. Okay, I haven't actually. He pre-made an NPC for this. That is on me.
Alzor.
Unless maybe I need to. Who? Forgot I did that.
Well, we are on the
Okay, yeah, I haven't
back
actually made
of-
that one yet. Anyway, my name is Zavudi. Zavudi
Zavudi?
Zavudi Kekianbo.
Can you type that in the chat, please?
Yes, I shall. I'll pop that in session. No. Oh, computer. I asked you to copy the text. I don't need. Thank you. It was trying to repost the Minecraft screenshot. Huh. I get the... Given with the structure of that name, I have a feeling this character was supposed to be a Wyveri. Anyhow, he just continued. After giving his name, Zavudi, keeps tending to his raptors. Something about his fancy hat that looks a bit strange.
Strange in what way?
You're not sure, just strange.
I am going to take a good long look at the hat and then try to sketch it.
Alright. Does anyone want to try and make a check of some sort? Either on the hat or on your surroundings?
You know what? I feel like Cat's just gonna be focusing on it, doing the cat thing of staring at something random. He's just gonna be staring at it.
Well, since I'm looking at the hat, I'll make a check. What kind of check would that be?
That's up to you. Investigate. You can either do an investigation on the hat, or maybe you can roll Arcana or whatever. Just
I will do Arcana.
all right. Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Arcana chic.
I'll make a check of the surroundings.
That would be perception.
Which one? Which one of the stats would that be, though?
Wisdom.
That is a 12 on Arcana.
That's a nice looking hat.
That would be a total of 20 for mine.
Alright. Looking around your surroundings, it's fairly swampy. There are quite a few birds and frogs and just hopping around. Across the ridge going over the river area. You're having to stay very squarely on one of the roads that's leading to a village called Tesalor. Well, probably he hammered home. The ground around here is kind of swampy and a bit soft. Going off-road is kind of a death sentence.
It's familiar as a result of it.
You've been down here before, although considering it's been 600 years, all of the trees are in different places, so it's not super familiar to you. Like, you've probably been somewhere down here before, but it's just changed essentially completely since the last time you were here.
Alright.
While you're on the road, someone ends up blocking the road, but then the carriage comes to a stop. The driver does not sound pleased.
Nor does Carlia.
Hey, don't just block the road. Yeah, it's rude to block the road for a carriage. Sorry, sir. Would you? Just looking for her work, and as dancers, her work is entertainment. Up in front of the cart are a bunch of very well dressed guys and gals, all just, essentially wearing some very nice dance dresses. Yes, even the men are wearing dresses.
What the...
Nothing new there.
We are from the Bard College. We are dancers from them. Would you allow us to dance for you for coin? We're kind of in a hurry here. Fine. Is a to pass. You've come across a group of Analkish dancers.
Interesting. Perhaps I should watch them perform sometime later in the future.
Preferably, he's not stopping us in the middle of the road next time.
Yes, it is quite annoying to be stopped when we're trying to get somewhere.
I forgot I made a stat block for a cow.
A cow?
Yes, I made a stat block for a cow.
That's good to know.
Yes, very good to know if you want to catch a walking burger on legs.
You're not wrong, but that's a really messed up way of putting it.
It's free-range burger.
What would you? I have said a walking pile of steaks.
That might be worse. Again, not incorrect, but... Alright. Moving right along. There's more swamp up ahead. This time blocking the road is a really big ass frog.
This is just a fucking frog.
You recognize the species, yes. is a particularly large South America toad. Very big boy, though. You've never seen one this big.
Think I can.
I don't even think South American toads could get that big. What the actual?
No, I'm with you on this. I've never seen one this big. I don't think they're supposed to get this big. Did someone cast an enlarge spell on one of these?
Star is going to use Naturecraft in order to make the smell of cut grass nearby off the road in order to attract a bunch of insects.
That's clever.
Actually quite clever.
That is quite clever indeed.
Thank you.
Indeed, this does attract a lot of bugs, which of course gets this toad's attention.
The smell of cut grass is actually a specific signal that the plant gives off when it believes that it is under attack or being damaged. So it attracts insects to try to get whatever is eating it to go away.
Huh.
That's interesting.
That's really neat.
Very interesting.
Also, freshly cut grass just really smells nice.
It really does.
Yes, it does.
I feel like it can smell nice or obnoxious at some points.
I've never known freshly cut grass to smell.
That
Obnoxious. Also, a bit concerning.
Yeah, she has to take an allergy pill before going anywhere near people freshly cutting their grass. Otherwise, she shouldn't. Speaking of which, my siblings stapled their thumb when they were a kid.
Ooh, did not need to know that.
Ow.
Well, if it helps, it didn't hit any nerves or anything. It didn't even bleed much.
Okay, that's good.
Does the go out?
Yes, it does. I was trying to say that before.
I believe so.
Okay.
A frog of that size is most definitely going to be hungry.
Yep. It
Indeed.
hops after her bugs getting out of the road quite handily.
Frogs are opportunistic eaters, so if we had stuck around too long in its view, it might have seen us as a meal.
I don't feel like being frog-bait.
It probably wouldn't have enjoyed a dagger to the tongue or some type of poison in its gut. So.
Oh yeah, very often don't look before they eat, and so sometimes the wrong thing is
catastrophic.
They'll do a thing where they have to unload their entire stomach out of.
I knew it. Eyes.
In character.
How you know? So as we're going, Zesk is going to be keeping an eye out along the woods as he normally would have back in the day, to see if anyone's dropped any valuables of any sort, and if he does notice anything, he's gonna request the carriage be pulled over because he found something.
Roll me a perception check, because that seems appropriate.
That would literally that's literally just a D20 plus wisdom.
I'm pretty sure you do.
There is no spot for proficiency on the PDF. No spot for skill proficiencies on the. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I should have proficiency to my history check a while back. No